Hello, observers! Everyone just clicks off immediately.
So welcome to today's video, guys, where we are going to be discussing who should and or could die in the next movie, Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. Now, we don't have some kind of voodoo magic to know who's going to die, so, once the movie comes out, don't, come back to this video and be like, you were wrong, you didn't know who were going to die.
Ultimately, if we're right, come back and praise us on how smart we are, because we're so great and we knew what was going to happen.
Exactly. So I think there's two ways that you can kind of go about this. You can go the easy route, or you can go the impactful, big route. And I feel like you really should go the more impactful route, but...
Definitely.
We're going to start off, I guess, the easy route could be killing one of the smaller Avengers that are in this. This can be anywhere from Hawkeye to Vision. Given that Vision has an Infinity Stone in his head, it could be
kind of keeping him living.
Yes, so it could be implied that if you rip that the fuck out, that he's just going to die.
This goes back to being Jarvis. Alright, well.
So I think that Vision's a high likely candidate for dying. I think that people's reception of Scarlet Witch is actually pretty bad, so I think the idea of her dying and sort of joining Quicksilver as well is slightly high.
Although if Vision dies, she could be a more interesting character because she's now lost both of the people that she's loved in her life.
That's very true. If Vision does die, then, you could say that Scarlet Witch, and I know that Scarlet Witch in the comics is a lot more powerful than how they perceive her on the movies, so that could be the catalyst.
With her.
Because she's so young, I think she's 18 or something like that.
She could be the next villain in the next Avengers movie.
That's it. That's Thanos killed Vision,
Therefore, she's the villain.
Yeah, so I really think that what they should do is they should kill one of the original Avengers. I think that that's kind of what they should do. So I think that Hawkeye... Yeah.
Or the big...
Yeah, I mean, the big four, definitely, but I could...
the original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
I could see them getting away with killing Hawkeye and taking... But I feel like that's very much the easy route. It doesn't look like Hawkeye's really in the trailers a lot.
Yeah.
So you could also, Thanos could show up, literally, and just snap.
He doesn't even kill him. He dies, in the beginning of the movie from something else.
He has cancer.
And then everyone else just fights without him.
Just,
I guess he died.
For Clint!
We were right. We were right on that one. For Clint.
The whole fight.
Guys, he got hit by a car. Why are we revenging him?
Because we're the Avengers, and that's what we do.
Avengers. Thanos is kind of like a car.
But no, as far as things go, we don't look too deeply into whose contracts are up and that kind of stuff like that. I did hear rumors that Chris Evans and Robert Downey's contracts are up, so it's sort of likely also you could imagine that Robert Downey or Chris Evans could be the ones to kick the bucket.
That's the thing too about the three of them is that they've kind of established someone who could take their place for each of them.
Definitely.
Captain America, Iron Man, and kind of Thor, depending on how Natalie Portman's view is on doing movies.
So it just kind of depends on what's going on. But I agree with you. Each one of the three of them could easily be replaced.
Yeah, they've kind of set up, especially for Captain America, they have both Bucky and Sam Wilson who have replaced him in the comics that they can go to.
Exactly. I think that having Captain America die is sort of a great story because it's sort of the end of an era type deal. You can move on from that, and then it's a completely new thing. Once Captain... It's sort of like Justice League did with Superman. Now that Superman's gone... The world has to be different and things, and then you can lead that into the new Avengers and stuff like that.
That's the thing too, from a movie standpoint. If they kill off Iron Man, it's sort of the end of an era as far as the movies, because he started it.
Exactly, that's it.
So it's kind of that big arc, and then going into future Avengers of Doctor Strange and all of them.
Because you could easily kill Iron Man and then kind of replace him with War Machine as well, and then sort of have that Iron Man presence. If Gwyneth Paltrow cares at all, you could kind of, but I feel like the real...
Have Pepper come in with her extremist powers.
Exactly.
And be the new Iron Woman.
Yeah, but I think the real replacement for Tony Stark would be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think this new Spider-Man can be like the next really like big one. Because like, well, Iron Man, think about it. Iron Man's Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, he was in Hulk. He was in, obviously, the Avengers. He was in
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3, Civil War, you know, Spider-Man himself. Like, so Iron Man is pretty much the GOAT of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he's kind of the glue that keeps it all together. So it would be very interesting to see where the story and where the series would go after he would pass and move on and sort of like leave. Because right now I think Pepper is in charge of Stark Industries, so Stark Industries would still go on without them.
It's like Pepper and Happy kind of running it together.
Yeah. Right now I think Thor would be probably the worst decision. It would be kind of interesting to see like where he would go, but at the same time I feel like Thor is... With what happened in Ragnarok, I don't think it's a good decision for Thor to die simply because he has so many people that rely on him. And it would kind of just throw all of Asgard into some kind of weird funk.
They did just kind of change his character a lot too, so it's kind of weird to do that and then kill him right away.
Exactly.
They could, but it's, you know.
You know who they could kill, and it would be very, very impactful for Thor, is Loki. You could kill...
Oh, true,
Loki has, quote-unquote, died like 3 times now.
I could kill him again.
But it would
Thor
be very...
just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah!
He's just like...
He's probably still alive somewhere.
He's died so many... I've breathed and grieved.
But yeah, no, it would be really interesting, I feel, is if Loki would die, and it's sort of coming full circle too, because think about it, he has interactions with Thanos, he knows Thanos.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be, in my opinion, the best storyline to tell. Like, if you were going to kill Loki, he was the first villain, but he's kind of made redemption, and then he stands up to the villain that has been really the villain this entire Marvel Cinematic Universe ever since the Avengers started.
Pretty much. What do you think that they would kill any of the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I think that they could kill some of them.
I mean, not all of them, but
All
someone
of them. Fuck the Guardians.
Just what about the next movie? I don't.
Yeah, I don't think that they would kill. The only person that I really could see them killing is one of the sort of lower members. But you could kill Nebula. You could kill Nebula, and you could potentially kill Gamora. But I don't think they would kill Gamora. I think Gamora is much more of a staple in that team. Yeah. But Nebula being also Thanos' son, I could easily see her standing up to him, and then he just, like, slaps her dead, like...
He can destroy his female son, Nebula. I'm not letting that go.
What about you guys? Who do you think should die in the Avengers, and who do you think could die in the Avengers? Leave us a comment down below and let us know, and we will see you guys next time.
And subscribe.